I've decided my next target is Torna. Exciting, right?
Get down, you two!
You are Jig, right? Then let's go. Malos hasn't hit that part of the world yet.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Torna, the Golden Country. We are running it out without Laura, which is very, very odd. Something I haven't run into yet in this game. We are out with Hugo, the Boy King. The Little Boy King. Actually, he's an emperor. Let's be respectful. Call him by his appropriate title. So, I did jump away from the campsite. I went to the next objective, and we have gotten there. Tell me, you finally found the uninhabited Titan. That's right. Made it there without a scratch. The map, the bard's song, the elder's legend, it was all true. You should have had some of that fun after you bonded with me. Of course, back then I had no idea I'd be driving the Aegis someday. Not a bloody clue. I also had no idea I'd end up with a blade who was so hungry for experience. I mean, I prefer when you have something interesting to say. I choose to take that as a compliment. Well, sure, it was hardly boring. It's gonna be a legendary uninhabited Titan. The natives gave us a fine... If it's uninhabited, how are there natives? Thank you, Hugo. I was like, what the actual heck? Natives? I thought it was uninhabited. Well, to be precise, we didn't meet any humans there. Just some monsters of the Arachno, Antal, and Skeeter variety. I've been to that Titan. That's not cool. They're pretty huge specimens, too. Have looked extra tempting appetizers to them. There are really quite a lot of them. We're lucky to get out of the Titan in one piece. So, the plan to build a holiday villa there came to nothing. It's more than a little tragic. Well, I mean, that wasn't the primary aim. Perhaps I did get a material reward, but I certainly got a spiritual one. Things didn't work out quite so well for my playmates, though. It was kind of a paradise for insects, but I heard later it was laid to waste by someone or other. It is indeed. Assuming you're not talking about Malos. If you're talking about Malos, that had nothing to do with humans. The ways of humans are often cruel. Well, what's done is done. It was a time of war, and they had to find a place for some refugees. But the monsters couldn't have grasped that, and they probably just saw arrogant humans wrecking their home. Suddenly it falls hard upon my ears. Your Majesty, forgive my interruption. This appears to be the location mentioned in the report. Aha! So we're here already. The journey passed through the blinking of an eye thanks to Adam's enchanting... That's not Adam talking. The journey passed in the blink of an eye thanks to Adam's enchanting tales. As your servant's humble recounting was able to retrieve your imperial tedium. God dang! I need to pay attention to who is talking. Well, if your servant's humble recounting was able to retrieve your imperial tedium, truly the most blessed men of I. I do wish you'd cut it out. I'm not your better, and you should know it. I wouldn't be so sure of that, old friend. Now then, Mithra, I'd like to get your opinion on this. As the Aegis, of course. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this isn't Malos. How did you come to that conclusion? Malos' attacks would have melted the earth and turned it to glass. Whatever did this only scorched the ground. It can't have been at such a high temperature. That is a very wise deduction. We are lucky to have you. I offer my apologies for leading you to this disappointing conclusion. Exactly, we had to come here to find out. This possibility we discard, we move closer, all of the closer to our actual goal. Well, that is a big one. You think the damage it could do if it got to Lashim Cove or a settlement. Alright.
What troublesome company. You shall not prevail. With time, I think even this ragtag band may prove to be powerful allies.
Wow, she's kind of rude. With time, I think even this ragtag band could be powerful allies.
Enemy, let me magnify that. I'll give you a hand.
Shield bash indeed. You want? Thank you. All right. He freaking evades everything. Oh, I missed that, 'cause I'm an idiot. But that was certainly easy. First, it's a good thing we had Aegian on it. I mean, we barely used him. Perhaps it's bold of me to say, but I've dealt with worse. Well, God, there are too many voices. I'm having a hard time keeping them different. Well, it seems safe to assume this was the cause of the burn marks. Dreamed such a foul finger laying in wait so close to Torgoth. Well, maybe it was driven out of its original home by a territorial dispute. I've heard that does happen from time to time. Mithra just immediately blames humans. Mithra is not that different from Malos at this stage of her development. Yeah, maybe. Unlike some human stole or smashed its home up. We call them monsters, but to them, we're the monster. Indeed, it must be thus. It doesn't must be thus. Day shall dawn where man's exploitation of Titans will bring us all to ruin. Oh, this time he's thinking. Perhaps that dawn is already upon us. I guess I should be paying attention to whether they're talking or thinking, shouldn't I? What are you doing?
Interesting thing you've got there.
Don't call it a thing.
Malice, enough.
It's all right. Indal's most sacred treasure, the Aegis.
Wait, you're talking to
It is
Malos
said to
about
be
the Aegis?
embodiment of the Architect's light, the divine revelations our founder Maldonare received.
Really? Then... that's what I will be called too. After all, I am born of divinity, not just some reflection.
You believe yourself so strong.
Really? That's your reaction to that?
Don't you?
Your situation doesn't look good. Boltrick is not going to let it go. And you can't hide behind the Praetor forever.
I mean, he's the Praetor,
That
yes you
has nothing
can.
to do with you.
If
I'm so
that were
confused.
true, you wouldn't be here.
So the most sacred treasure of their faith, religion, whatever you want to call it, just got taken out by Malos, and they're just like, lol, okay. What? How? Where? Why? Like, I get they can't really necessarily stop him. That's the, like, Malos is the most powerful thing that's ever come around, but they just were like, okay.
What is this place?
It's a very tasty secret. Formerly known only to the Praetor and me. The essence of our Judician forebears, originally salvaged from the bottom of the Cloud Sea. Some of it may hail from the fabled land of Moretha.
Which is probably still above the waves at this point.
Look. This here display is a diagram of what human cells are made of.
That's called the
And then
double
this
helix.
one here is a blades.
Astonishingly alike.
Of course. After all, they are descended from humans too. That in and of itself isn't too shocking. But this...
It's the same, isn't it?
Just wait.
I'm waiting.
That's a core crystal.
Exactly. A blade's core crystal contains information not only pertaining to humans,
But every...
it also records schematics describing all manner of animal tissue.
Yeah, because some blades are animal-based.
You're saying blades contain detailed information of all living creatures.
Not just that. Have a look at this undeveloped part. That is from a titan. It suggests that this particular piece may one day develop into a titan.
So yeah, like,
Isn't it mind-boggling? A message from the architect, no doubt.
From
Didn't-
the
did we already know that blades eventually turn into
Indeed.
titans?
This is just what you were after.
Or the
I
blade...
wish to
I remember
investigate
something
this
grows into a titan and then it passes
learn
away.
More of what the architect has in store for this world, and perhaps claim this knowledge for our own.
including the Praetor.
Perhaps. Isn't this in line with your own goals?
Yeah, but the fact that you're including me is
Well,
just
then.
convenient for you right now.
I may as well help out.
Well, we hit the flagship. Fine by me. It's a good place for us to exchange information. Alright, let's get a moving.
I'm glad we could be of help.
Alright, we'll go ahead and pick this up on the way. I'm not going to cut it, because like I said, I'm
could put me
continuously
better use.
questioning how much I should cut and how much I should keep in. On the one hand, whenever I'm recording, I will kind of beeline to main objectives and probably do some of the side quests off screen, because I don't necessarily think you want to see every one of those. But the actual world and exploring it is just, like... This team does such an amazing job in world building. In terms of aesthetic and the look of the world, these games have always been the best. Well, hi!
You're wide open! I feel close to you!
Let's keep it up. Heat Haze.
Just drop. Watch the rear setting.
Yeah. Ready and
Leave it to me. Waiting for your go-ahead.
You can't knock me back. I mean, okay, you can knock me back, just won't do a lot of good.
Submit to it. Slow down. You're wide open.
There we go. I was like, I wonder why it took me so long to switch back to Bridget.
You could put me to better use.
Oh, shut up, Bridget. You ain't all that or a bag of chips. See, not even and a bag of chips. Or. Neither one of them are you. So this should be where the ship is moored.
You could put me to better use.
All right.
What a terrible chore.
Bridget, you just are not the happiest Gillespie, are you? So you have a quest. Name's Krogan the Blade. My driver looks like an overgrown furball, but he merely sees a merc, a little hard nut. Thing is, he's gone over his head this time. Job's too much for him to handle. So he's looking around for drivers with a good track record to be able to join him. So looking at you folks aren't some lousy Sunday drivers. You must have seen real combat. And I said, first I want to see how you measure up in a fight. So you pull off a second stage blitz. Second stage blitz about 5 times. Now which elements you use, just do any special. The other one is at level 2 or above, 5 times. Obviously you can rely on your allies linking the specials. You might want to try and mix it up. Feel some of your power level, pull off a special wherever you are. Anyway, talk long enough. Hope you got what it takes. Well, that will be pretty easy.
We can take
Except for the fact I kill guys too fast. I know how to do that. Oh, I was actually going to get the other quest, but sure, we'll have a cutscene. That's okay. I'll allow it.
Right. So it was the Cian forces that ravaged this area.
Yes. Many troops remained here with no orders after Malos sank their homeland. We're doing our best to disarm them, but... well, you've seen the village.
I have seen the village.
Sadly, it's happened more than once.
The powers that be bicker among themselves, ignoring the larger danger.
And right now, that is the one thing we cannot afford.
I will go take a look.
Incidentally, how has Torna been faring?
I'd like to tell you that the people bask in the peace of His Majesty's rule. But I'm afraid that would be a lie.
Same as everywhere else, then. Yes?
Torna has not escaped Malos's rampage unscathed.
If that is so, allow me to offer you the Imperial Army's assistance in this time of...
Don't worry about it.
I mean, we have to find the dude
exactly
first.
The reason why Indol entrusted her to me.
Yeah, I wonder that story. I'm a little bit...
So
oh, there we go. We got by the story.
The future king of Torna. I'm glad I thought to send a messenger.
King, don't joke about it. Rumors like that could cause trouble at home.
I am merely a quester. I hold no such influence.
I quested today, but tomorrow?
The core's color is different. And she's a woman, too.
How did you notice?
Quite lovely indeed. Malos was all brawn and brutish strength.
You worry?
No, quite the contrary. Everybody knows a blade's appearance bears no relation to their power. You could be the heroine of our resistance.
No, I won't be anyone's anything.
Well, you're going to be someone's something.
Now.
Malos' antagonist, or nothing else.
I have only one thing to ask of you. To rectify the mistake I made and erase Malos from the face of the world.
Spoiler, she doesn't do it.
So that's why the returning hero, pacifier of the Borderlands, was really just...
Never before has a blade broken free and rampaged like this.
Well, never before has a blade been the
I
Aegis.
can see why Indol would prefer.
Well, it's interesting that that wasn't even his title. He just sort of took it.
They're even routing support to the militia through Argentum for deniability.
And then towards you.
I'm just some princeling. Me.
Surely, if you defeat Malos, your cover will be blown.
If indeed. But we're not in it for the glory, are we? When we're done, I'll just plow my fields in peace.
Yeah, you know that's
Your
not true.
Majesty, some of our troops have returned to base, but
Some of them haven't.
Is something wrong?
they're all reporting something strange. A marauding group of routed mercenaries, trying to avoid any attention.
Just remnants.
Yeah, why is that strange? Isn't that what we expect
That's
them to do?
strange. There's not much around here for them, in the way of paid work or opportunities for looting.
As your Majesty commanded, our men did not engage. We confirmed their bearing, then withdrew.
And? Where were they going?
The village outskirts.
But why there?
Yeah, there's nothing left there.
There's nothing but graveyards.
Laura?
What the?
Oh no.
I was just thinking, in the middle of that scene, I actually was like, is this why they maybe leave Laura behind so that she can get involved in this thing? Oh yeah, because she was going back to see if she could find
At first, I thought to take it.
things to put on the other gravestones for
But
actual
I'd
markers.
made it for her, and I'd like her to keep it forever.
So, the bitch is dead, is she? Shame. I had a soft spot for her. Ha! Guess you learned how to use a weapon at least. Big change from a tiny kid trying not to piss herself in fear.
I'm still not sure how he survived Jen.
No!
Oh, we remember who he is. You don't have to show that game.
God.
You remember me? How touching.
A face that ugly, I couldn't forget. Trust me, I tried.
Harsh.
What do you want? Not that I can't imagine.
I'm here to take back what's mine, kid. But before that, I'll take a bit of time to express my gratitude to you. It ain't gonna be pretty or quick. Then I'll make that blade watch as I cut you into little sticky chunks, just to make sure the last thing he feels is complete despair.
I'll hold them up. You get to the others quickly.
No use. Haze, he knew about you. He brought no blades, just more mercs.
Exactly. Don't worry. I'm gonna treat you real good before I get to the cutting.
I'm pretty sure I can't beat all these guys. We're gonna do what we can.
Heads up, people! Caution will win the day.
Here comes the birdie!
Careful.
Thanks.
You're dead, strong guy! Here comes the birdie! You're dead, strong guy! Here comes the birdie!
Well, we're somehow healing, probably because of Haze.
Here comes the birdie! Hey now!
Right on target.
Here comes the birdie! You're dead, strong guy!
Well, actually, I might be able to take him out. Holy crap.
Here comes the birdie!
There.
I fight for my friends.
Wait for you with me, Doctor.
Wow, we beat him. I was actually really paying attention to his health either. Oh, but it looks like we won. Or okay, I guess those AoE attacks were doing quite a bit of work.
You're starting to piss me off. Oi! Surround them so they don't get away.
I was wondering where everyone else was.
You have to go.
It's all right. He's here.
You bastard! No!
God damn, that orb again.
Enough. What's next then?
What other appendage shall I be removing?
Or the left? Or how about...
Enough.
Wow.
That's enough, Jin. Just leave him. For my sake.
Yeah, he goes to prison. He doesn't die necessarily. I'm actually really surprised how well how they did against those guys. I have to assume they were nerfed slightly because wow, wow.
So you let him go? Even without his arms, he may cause you more trouble.
He only lost one.
I didn't want to end it here. He might deserve it, but he did take care of my mother, so... Let's go back. I suppose I can bring myself to step foot on this flagship after all.
Good, because I'm tired of you not being you. You're an important part of my team, is what I'm trying to say.
My arms! My arms!
Only one got cut off.
Bastards! I'm gonna kill them! Every last one of them!
Please say he just runs off the edge of a cliff because he's not paying attention. I know he lost an arm the first time, but I thought that's why he had that mechanical appendage.
Hell are you? Stop it!
Interesting. What is he doing out here? Thank goodness. We brought the kids? Why did we bring the kids? Okay, well, first of all... I still have people to talk to over here and quests to pick up. Because, like I said, I'd like to get the quests done at least off screen. Because it's just really running around and like getting
Where shall we head to next?
double things and like all that stuff. And there's a God, stop triggering cutscenes when I'm trying to pick up that quest. Well, here we are. Welcome aboard, my honored guests. It's funny. Maybe all glitz and glamour halls of gold and diamond chandeliers. But there's nothing like that here. I like it much better. All depends on the country. They really like travel in style, and believe me, they don't go halfway. More Ardain, on the other hand, is a military state. They take a more pragmatic approach. Since their emperor must be a masterful driver, so must their diplomatic vessels be armed for war. Yes, that is the Ardanian way. So long as this mission is not covert one, every flagship under command must be a throne I may ascend. If the leader's the first to fall, what then? It's alright, Lord. He makes a valid point. Precisely why Aegon and Bridget, the jewels of the Empire, have been bestowed upon me. Do everything in our power to protect you, Your Majesty, at the cost of our lives. And I am blessed to have such loyal companions. Majesty's current entertaining. It's urgent news. I entreat you not to encourage displeasure. I will apologize, Majesty. As you know, we have applied stricter regulations to our scout patrols in light of the recent tragedy of Torgoth. Our patrols happened upon a young Gormati near the camp of Siegfall. I lost track of him. Really so. You can send on military patrols if His Majesty assents. That was an odd thing. He's like, there's guests here. Like a country to shelter many refugees that falls within our means. I do hope he can be found quickly. Their army's not exactly short-staffed. He's just a kid. He'll be scared witless of the soldiers. Of course he's gonna run away. Laura does have a point. Very well, let's head out. Scotland lands us in trouble someday. Where's the boy gone?
I would be no leader if I turned down an opportunity like this.
Like I said, I'm first getting the side quest done. But first. There we go. Like, there is a quest nearby. Get a grip, I beg ya. So worm before you even set off. No, you see, that's the worst part though. I thought it occurred by now, but it's just... Oh yeah then. Oh, that's kinda... Look, yes, these people have help. Man, I'm really gonna go through this again. That is only become a driver. That's right. I come to Gormont to explore around and become a bit stronger. And that's why we're so strange for help as soon as we arrive. Makes sense. Is that a little faith you have in me? Well, how about it? I'll get off or follow you to distance. When you're managing your own strength, we'll leave you well alone. Does that sound good? Come off it, Mithra. I'm heading here after the work of fate, after all. Oh, okay, that's not quite his voice. Before you go, we should establish a clear goal. We can't keep providing aid forever. For the time being, the state will have disturbance. It's meant to be somewhere nearby. This is a cute one. I like it.
Ugh, we're such saps.
So yeah, this will be a... I know blade combos are. Why am I not getting these guys added to my... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm in the wrong place, that's why. Well, okay, that derpy derp. So yeah, that's why I'm not getting these guys again, because this is where I started. Then sinking into doldrums. So quickly, partner should have flipped lid. Okay, scavenger.
I'd like you to trust us with this.
There we go, that's a new one. Alright. And I'll go knock some of these off screen, because I have quite a few things that can be turned in. These all have to be done. And that one, I suppose, has to be done. I'll have to check. Regardless, I will do them off screen, turn them in, and then be ready to continue with the main plot next time. I do apologize again that I'm doing a lot of it off screen, but it's like, again, I want to keep this thing moving. I want to keep it entertaining, and I think just running around doing side quests is, well, not that entertaining. If you want my honest opinion, and if you don't, well, too bad, you got it. See you next time, guys.